versus Film.
Hi, I'm Graham and welcome to Man vs Film. This is going to be a movie review for The Revenant. The Revenant is directed by Alejandro González Iñárritu, and he won the Oscar last year for Best Director for the movie Birdman, and he returns onto the big screen with another massive undertaking, and that is The Revenant. The movie stars Leonardo DiCaprio as Hugh Glass, it stars Tom Hardy as John Fitzgerald, it stars Domhnall Gleeson, Will Poulter and some other people. It's set in 1820 and DiCaprio's Hugh Glass is a man that's helping an expedition on a fur trading mission. They're out trapping animals and capturing furs when Native Americans attack them and they're forced to flee. Unbeknownst to them, the Indians are actually after the chief's daughter who's been kidnapped. They think that this group of frontiersmen have him when they don't really, and they're chasing him down. DiCaprio knows the way the Indians think, the way they're going to work, and he decides that the only way to get away from them is to trek a new trail up through the mountains. With them also is Hawk, Hugh Glass's son in the movie. Now Fitzgerald, Hardy's character, does not like Glass, does not like the fact that he has a son because he's had bad experience with the Native Americans before. These band of merry men trek their way through the mountains while Glass goes ahead scouting the land. On one of these scouting trips he gets attacked with a bear and manages to kill it, but he's barely alive when the rest of the team find him. They patch him up as best they can and they carry him as far as they can before the terrain becomes too difficult to traverse while carrying his body. Domhnall Gleeson's character, Captain Henry, asks two men to stay behind with Glass until a time when he passes away and give him a fit burial. And the two people that volunteer is Fitzgerald and Bridger, Will Poulter's character. We already know that Fitzgerald doesn't like. As things transpire, Fitzgerald kills Hawk, Glass's son, and then buries Glass alive, leaving him to the elements just to let him die. But that doesn't happen that way. Glass is full of more determination and grit after seeing his only family member murdered in front of him, and he crawls out of that pit and tries to make it back to get his revenge against Fitzgerald. One of the star things about The Revenant is the cinematography. It looks stunning. It is absolutely beautiful images all the way through this. The fact that it was shot on location really pays off in these images. Emmanuel Lubezki is the cinematographer of this, and he worked really hard with Iñárritu to come to terms with the fact that they were going to shoot in natural light on location. This was making the shoot really difficult, and a lot of crew members were lost by either being sacked, quitting the project. It was a hard film to make according to the rumours that have come out. But it's really paid off tenfold when you actually see the movie. DiCaprio's performance is fantastic as Hugh Glass. He has to do things that no man should ever have to do, that you can't picture someone surviving through. And to see some of the things he actually does on screen and to know that he did actually do them is kind of disgusting. Much of the movie is in silence, with Glass being left alone trying to traverse the land. He meets up with an Indian at one point, and though they don't really communicate much, they do work together. And it's it's a really interesting relationship in the movie, although it ends abruptly. It's fun to watch these two guys together, as fun as it can be in a movie as desolate as this. Tom Hardy's excellent as Fitzgerald. The man is just all about himself. All he's interested in is getting some money and just getting away from this life that he's leading at the moment. He cares not a jot about anybody else, and he has a resentment against other people as well, which you see in it. The makeup design on him is fantastic. He's a man that's been partially scalped, and it's just horrific to see. This movie pulls no punches. It was a hard life back there, and the things that they make Glass do is even harder to see. It's an exciting movie. You never really let up in the action. You get small breathers, but you know that there's something darker and something more horrible around the corner. I thought The Revenant was highly interesting, really involving. Hard to watch it sometimes, but ultimately a fantastic experience. I loved everything about it. It was really tailored for me. I don't think it's a movie that I'm really going to rewatch much because it was so hard to get through, but it was really enjoyable. I thought the performances were fantastic. I thought the cinematography was excellent, and some of the directing choices, angles that these guys have chosen really illuminate the screen. I'm going to give The Revenant 5 out of 5. It's a must watch for me, and it's a must watch on the biggest screen that you can see it on. I would really push that fact onto you. If you love movies and you want to see them in their best environment, it is best to see this in the cinema if you can. And I'll see you next time on Man vs Film. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed my review, and on the screen there is links to 2 more reviews that you can go and view. And don't forget to click that large subscribe button at the bottom of the screen and you can get my content first and foremost. And if you like this video, you hit the like button under it as well. Thanks for watching.